Hey! Alright. Welcome back. People were upset that the Persona 5 lost out to art design for Cuphead. I think Cuphead probably does it. I've been playing Persona 5 lately, and although it does look sweet, I definitely think Cuphead deserves to win. Alright, it is time for the court case. Although, to be fair, I guess it really doesn't fucking matter who wins them, because they're all pointless anyway. Alright. Court case time. Case 4, the case of Nikumaru versus the state. Let's get into this, shall we?
Now then, let's begin with a simple explanation of the class trial.
Oh, I don't have to do voices,
During
I'm so
the class
happy.
trial, you will present your arguments for who the killer is and vote for who done it. If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will earn the right to leave this island. I'm sure you guys are starving by now.
The only really good thing about the Game
Let's get
Awards is
revved up and
the new
ready to
trailers they bring
go.
out, and then you can just watch those
Whoever
afterwards.
survives will be
So
treated to a fancy lunch. Guess what?
I think that's the best. Actually, the best part about it could be poking fun at it while it's on.
I'm not the main ingredient, right?
I'm here today because Coach Nekomaru risked his life to protect me. I'm gonna be the one who avenges him. I'll definitely find out who the killer is. I'm definitely not tempted by curry. Got it?
Akane, you seem to have an impressive amount of drool flowing from your mouth.
Hey, why don't we try going over the incident? We weren't able to leave Strawberry House, so I want to make sure we get a detailed understanding.
I
Okay.
discovered Nekomaru's body a little before 7 a.m. I headed over to Grape Tower from Monokuma Taichi and found the body there. Hajime and Chiaki were also with me.
Hajime was with Miss Sonia and Chiaki that early in the morning? Don't tell me you three were together since last night!
Imbecile! I am not some woman with flexible legs.
Of course you're not. You're much classier than that.
Classy with the dick that comes out of the ears.
Probably do the splits real easy.
We just happened to run into each other on the first floor of Grape House and went to the tower together.
And then, the three of us discovered Nekomaru's body. The body discovery announcement was made soon after. Akane heard that and rushed over.
We heard the body discovery announcement too, from Strawberry House, obviously. As I recall, we found out the elevator was out of order, which left us stuck.
So we decided to go to the tower for the time being and headed for Strawberry Hall. But someone even broke Strawberry Hall's door button. We couldn't go anywhere because of that.
Thinking we should at least find some method to communicate, we set our sights on the lounge telephone.
Forget these boring intros. Let's talk about the killer. Anyway,
Kane.
it's definitely someone from Strawberry House.
What do you mean, definitely?
There's no way a chick would kill someone so cruelly. So it must be one of you Strawberry House dudes. One of you better hurry up and confess, or I'll break all of you in half!
Alright, yep, she's gonna be a fun
You're
one.
the cruelest one here!
Now, enough with the lovers' quarrel. We need to think about this seriously. We don't have the luxury of discussing irrelevant things. The incident this time has many questions. The incident notwithstanding, I also have many questions.
Then let's start with something even Miss Sonia can understand. The weapon. Well, the weapon is obvious, right?
You two, stop fighting each
What
other.
the heck, you guys?
Don't fight each other. What are you doing? Hello, Patty. Juicy Patty. Yeah, what's going over there? Where'd Bee go? Oh, there you are. Hello, Bee. Well, you want to go out now, don't you? There you go. Go on. Go on. Okay, maybe not. Patty's just been annoyed that Bee's in here as well. Tell what the weapon was by look. Okay. What the heck, you guys? A weapon, you can totally tell just by looking at it. You can tell the weapon is by looking at it. It wouldn't be much of a mystery if that were true. You two, stop it. Stop fighting each other. The only thing at the crime scene that looked like a weapon was probably hammer.
I guess we should figure out the weapon first.
The weapon was right there at the scene of the crime.
That pillar, huh?
The pillar. I love she thinks
No,
of the pillar.
hammer. The killer used that hammer and beat the crap out of him.
If it was unexpected, I suppose that is possible.
That's right. It was a surprise beating. The weapon is decided.
The hammer in the tower is the weapon? Like he said, it looks like that's the case, but...
I guess we should figure out the weapon first.
The weapon was right there at the scene of the crime.
That pillar, huh?
No, the hammer.
Okay. Tipped over pillar. New looking hammer. Almost haven't found the vault. It was completely clean, almost as if it was brand new. Broken door knob. Pillar fragments. A small piece of stone was scattered underneath Nikomar's body, however there were no fragments on top of his body. Broken doorknob. Doorknob I found in the tip pillar, screws at the base pulled out, and there's some scratch marks on the doorknob. One of the doorknobs from the far back door of Strawberry House is missing, so the was originally attached to that door.
The killer used that hammer and beat the crap out of him.
If it was unexpected, I suppose that is possible.
I'm gonna shoot the new looking hammer at
That's
this
right.
one.
It was a surprise beating. The weapon is decided.
Fuck, I missed that pretty bad there, didn't I? I'm just gonna shoot the hammer at his thing, because I don't really see how I disagree with the hammer right now. See, well, if I have, I don't see how I
weapon was
disagree
right there at the scene of the crime.
disagree with it.
That pillar, huh?
One of the pillars on the side of the door was tipped over. The damaged area of the pillar was also stained, so it was heavy that even two people couldn't bulge it. But, I mean, it could be that. You could say tipped over pillar, I suppose, to break his thing out.
The killer used that hammer.
It's either the hammer to beat the crap out of, or agree with her statement about new looking hammer. So I'm just gonna try agreeing with hers, and if not, I'll shoot that with the pillar.
If it was unexpected, I suppose that is
Or agree with
possible.
his hammer thing. We'll try that one.
That's right. It was a surprise beating.
Okay, so what's not that? Let's try shooting the pillar at.
Damn it!
Alright, I'm just gonna
I guess we should figure out the weapon
shoot. Let's
first.
shoot that at what he said.
The
Then.
weapon was right there at the scene of the crime.
That pillar, huh?
No, the hammer. The killer used that hammer and beat the crap out of him.
Okay, no, maybe not.
Damn it!
Good
Guess
start.
we should figure out the
Good
weapon
start.
first.
Good start.
The weapon was right.
What was wire? Oh, you break the. You can't. Yes, there you go. You say wire. That you shoot the wire because the wire proves it's not a secret attack.
That pillar, huh?
No, the hammer. The killer used that hammer and beat the crap out of him.
Nope. Okay, maybe not. Oh, no one make any sense. What am I trying to prove here now?
I guess we should figure out
The weapon was right there.
That pillar, huh?
No, the killer used and beat the crap.
If it was unexpected, I suppose that is possible.
That's right.
It was a surprise beating.
That one? No, because why would prove it wasn't a surprise beating? God damn. Fucking, I'm all over the place
I
today.
guess we should figure out the weapon first.
Oil on the floor. Which one was that one? Oil that was flowing out of the Midcomer's body. The majority of it came from his fatal head wound. Okay.
The weapon was right there at the scene of the crime.
That pillar, huh?
Did I shoot new-looking
No,
hammer at
the hammer.
his thing? I did. Yeah, it didn't work.
The killer used that hammer and beat the crap out of him.
Oh,
If it
chain.
was unexpected.
Oh, I'm not. Chain's a different. Chain's that, not wire. Fuck. In my head, I was thinking of that was wire, not chain.
That's right. It was a surprise beating. The weapon is decided.
No, the hammer
Guess
is
we
not.
should figure out the
The hammer
weapon
isn't the
first.
weapon. I'm gonna go tipped over
The weapon
pillar.
was right there at the scene of the crime.
That pillar, huh?
No, the hammer. The killer used that hammer and beat the crap out of him.
No, okay.
Damn it!
Unless I'm supposed to be taking
I guess we
stuff.
should figure out the weapon first.
The weapon was right there at the scene of the crime.
That pillar, huh?
No, the hammer.
I don't really understand how these help.
The killer used that hammer and beat the crap out of him.
If it was unexpected, I suppose that is possible.
That's right.
It was a surprise beating.
I have no fucking idea what I'm doing right now.
Damn it!
I guess we should figure out the weapon first.
The weapon was right there at the scene of the crime.
That pillar, huh?
No, the hammer. The killer used that hammer and beat the crap out of him.
Oh, I shot the
that's
hammer at the
wrong.
hammer. How does that help break it? I don't understand.
No, I can't accept that hammer
Well, we
was
just.
the murderer.
Why did we break his argument with the hammer with the hammer?
Why not? Why can't you accept it?
Oh, maybe because the hammer's clean, I suppose.
A lot of oil was
There you go.
flowing from
Okay,
Nekomaru's
so
body,
that's a reason
just
why.
like human blood, right? If the hammer was used to beat Nekomaru, you'd expect some oil to be on it at least.
But that hammer was clean. So that's why you can't accept that it's the murder weapon.
I don't know why in my head I was like, the hammer. Why would I
Yeah,
shoot
but
the hammer
killer
with
might
his
have wiped off the
statement
oil
about the
later.
hammer? And I was like, oh, well, yeah, they're clean now.
Why?
Well, obviously, to make the hammer look like it's not the murder weapon.
Then why bother cleaning the oil? If they didn't want it to look suspicious, they would have discarded the hammer.
You're pretty insightful, baby gangsta.
Baby gangster.
Baby gangster? Me?
Baby gangster. Is
Just
that?
so y'all know,
Is this the sequel
I
to
was
Boss
trying
Baby?
To test you guys.
Baby gangster.
I thought maybe you guys mistook the hammer for the weapon or something.
Might be.
Seems that was a waste of time.
Then what was the real weapon used to murder Nekomaru?
That's the problem. There wasn't anything else at the crime scene that looked like a potential weapon.
Then, how about we look at it from a different angle? If it doesn't have oil on it, it's not the weapon. So whatever has oil on it must be the weapon, right?
The pillar.
I see.
The only thing with oil
Alright, we're gonna make ourselves up now for having such a terrible start to this crime
That
case.
pillar is the weapon. Coach Nekomaru got clobbered with that pillar.
Nobody could withstand a blow from that pillar. Even if you used 100% of your muscle strength, it would be impossible to wield it as a weapon.
Why?
We tried to move it, right?
BB. Yeah, it ain't moving. There's no way. I love the idea that she thinks in someone's head that someone could like run around using that as a weapon.
Yeah, that pillar was pretty freaking heavy. But there's one dude who could have lifted that pillar.
Nikumaru.
Huh? Who are you talking about?
Coach Nekomaru's robot body. With that dude's super strength, lifting a pillar would be real easy.
So, he lifted the pillar, and then what? Did he use it to beat himself?
You mean Nekomaru killed himself?
Don't be stupid! He ain't the type to commit suicide!
Then even if Nekomaru could have lifted that pillar, it has nothing to do with the case at all.
Well, I guess you're right.
Nagito's been very quiet. Nagito's been very quiet so far. It does bother me a little. The word suicide. By the way, yeah, the focus is apparently a suicide. No, that shouldn't matter. There's no way Nikumaru would commit suicide.
But that's a problem. If it's not the pillar, then there's no other weapon we can think of.
There may be a way to use the pillar as a weapon without lifting it.
Huh? For reals?
Yes, for reals.
For reals.
So my gut was right after all. All right, it's up to you, Sonia. Prove that pillar was the murder weapon.
Understood. Then I shall give it my all. Sonia, here I go!
Did she just announce her name and then say, "Here I go"? Strange girl. Oh.
There's no need to lift that pillar.
Okay.
If the pillar was not lifted,
Yeah.
beating him with it is beyond a dream.
Okay.
What about tipping the pillar over? They aimed right for his head and bullseye.
Even I could probably tip it over.
Oh, sure you could. Sure you could.
Considering the pillar's weight, it probably exerted a ton of force.
Sonia, you go, girl! I'm getting hella excited!
She just said hella. Killer's murdered Nikumaru by tipping over that pillar. Is that really it?
There's no need to lift that pillar.
If the pillar was not lifted, beating him with it is beyond a dream.
Pillar
What about
fragments.
tipping the pillar over? They aimed right for his head and bullseye.
Even I could probably tip it over. Considering the pillar's weight, it probably exerted a ton of force.
Sonia, you go!
Alright, so look what we got. Good night button. A button on the back of Nikumaru's neck. When this button is pressed, all of Nikumaru's functions cease and he is forced to enter sleep mode.
Tastes bad.
It does. Dano, thank you for 3 months in a row. Tipped over a pillar. One of the pillars on the side of the door was tipped over. The damaged area of the pillar was also stained. It was so heavy that even 2 people couldn't budge it. What else we got? Chain is another one, we know that. Chain was wrapped around the handles. For some reason, the killer was able to enter the tower from Strawberry Hall. What else we got? Oil on floor. Feeling a majority of it came from his fatal head wound. Pillar fragments. A lot of small pieces of stone were scattered underneath Nikumaru's body. However, there were no fragments on top of his body. Right? I think this is what we're gonna use here.
I'm getting hella excited!
There's no
I
need
think
to lift
I
that
want
pillar.
to disagree with
If the pillar was not lifted,
her thing.
beating him with it is beyond a dream.
What about tipping the pillar over?
No. Okay.
Damn it!
I feel like this is the right one to shoot,
There's
but
no need to
not that one, I
Pillar
guess.
was beating him with it is.
What about tipping the pillow? They aimed right for his head.
Even I could probably tip it over. Considering the pillars.
I don't know why the pillared weight would have to do with this, but fuck it. Okay, no, I was right.
Damn it!
If you take the pillar's weight,
There's no need to lift that pillar.
good night button,
If the
wire.
pillar was not lifted,
Oh, wire and chain are two different ones here. If one's body and left leg were tied with a metal wire, the tip was wire was also tied in a loop.
beating him with it is beyond a dream.
What about tipping the pillar over? They aimed right for his head and bullseye.
Even I could probably tip it over. Considering the pillar's weight.
This one? No. Fuck. I'm flailing around in this one.
Damn it!
I'm trying to say it's not heavy. No, the pillar is heavy, isn't
There's
it?
no need to lift that pillar.
There's nothing here that says the pillar isn't heavy.
If the pillar was not lifted,
So,
beating him with it is beyond a dream.
What about tipping the pillar over?
it must be that one.
They aimed right for his head and bullseye.
Even I could probably tip it over. Considering the pillar's weight, it probably exerted a ton of force.
Sonia, you go, girl! I'm getting hella excited!
There's no need to lift that pillar.
If the pillar was not lifted, beating him with it is beyond a dream.
What about tipping the pillar over?
It doesn't have anything to do with it. I'm just kind of
Damn it!
I'm kind of flailing around here, but this is hard.
There's no need to lift
It's hard,
that
or
pillar.
I'm kind of not connecting in my
Pillar
head.
was not lifted. Beating him with it is beyond a dream.
What about tipping the pillar over? They aimed...
Even I could probably tip it over. Considering the pillar's weight, it probably exerted a ton of force.
Okay, I'm gonna take pillar's weight
I'm getting hella excited!
and shoot that at what she said.
There's no need to lift...
If the pillar was beating him with it is.
What about tipping the pillar? They aimed right for his...
Even I could probably... Considering the pillar's weight, it probably exerted a ton of force.
Alright, fuck that one up.
Sonia!
Hit the wrong button.
I'm getting hella excited!
There's no need to lift...
If the pillar was not beating him with it is.
What about tipping the pillar? They aimed right for his...
Even I could... Considering the pillar's weight, it probably exerts...
Fuck, time ran out. Okay, shit. Dude, man, fucking hell. I'm not getting off to a good start in this one.
We will never give up!
Okay.
There's no need to lift that pillar.
If the pillar was not lifted, beating him with it is beyond a dream.
What about tipping the pillar over? They aimed right for his head and bullseye.
Even I could probably tip it over. Considering the pillar's weight.
Let's go with my plan before, because I
exerted
think nothing else in my head is
I'm
like
getting
I can't like make any other connections in my head with
There's
those.
no need to lift...
If the pillar was not beating him with it is beyond a dream.
What about tipping the pillar over?
Oh, okay.
Damn it!
There's no need to lift that pillar.
Good night button. Maybe that? I don't really know why that would...
If the pillar was not lifted, beating him with it is beyond a dream.
What about tipping the pillar over? They aimed right for his head and bullseye.
Even I could probably tip it over. Considering the pillar's weight,
I
it
used
probably
pillar
exerted
fragments,
a ton of force.
and it didn't work on either of them.
Sonia, you go, girl! I'm getting hella excited!
There's no need to
Let me
lift
just
that
double check I
pillar.
actually used pillar fragments on
Pillar
her
was beating
thing.
him with it is
I
beyond.
think
What
I'm
about tipping the pillar
pretty sure I
over?
did. What? I used that? Did I swear I used that. What the fuck?
If Nekomaru was crushed by the pillar,
Didn't I use that at one point and it said no? Or did I hit like the purple word and it bounced off? That's the only reason I didn't fire that at that fucking word, because I thought I'd used it. God damn it. I hate when I've done that loads in this game. I fucking hate when I do that. I hate when I do that. It makes me annoyed because I'm like, oh, I thought I'd already used it. Turns out I hadn't used it. In my head, I'd
There
used
weren't
it.
any on top
God
of
damn
his
it. Keep fucking doing that in this
if
game.
the pillar had been tipped over and crushed him, the fragments should have been on top of his body instead.
I wish the game wouldn't let you fire ones you'd already used it, ones you hadn't used or something like
I
that.
briefly
Kept note of them.
considered that too, but it's probably not what happened. I see. That was entirely my bad.
Man, like
If they
that.
didn't tip
That
it
was like
over,
that whole thing
then
was
how
me
did the
thinking
killer
that I'd
murder
used
Nekomaru with that pillar.
pillar fragments on her statement.
How much longer are you gonna focus on the pillar?
Fuck
Just
me.
let it go already.
Fuck me. Oh, it's so annoying. Ah!
There's no way I can let it go. I'm positive that Nekomaru was killed by that pillar.
Why are you so certain about that?
I just have a feeling.
A feeling, huh? That's just your instincts.
But we can't say for sure that that instinct is wrong, can we?
We hyped up.
There's
now.
another way to use that pillar to kill. You guys just haven't noticed it.
Is that true?
Then I shall ask you, what way is that?
You guys, the same as usual. You're unable to clear a path to the future with your own powers, so you just stand there and falter. What a waste of talent. And you all intend to fight the Future Foundation? You make me laugh. What did you say? Regardless, it's not like I want to die with the rest of you. So I guess I should lend a hand.
This fucking dude, man.
Hey, Nagito, what the hell happened to you? How come you're not talking like a lunatic anymore?
I've learned a valuable lesson. Ignorance is by far the greatest shame.
What do you mean?
Who cares? Just tell us how the pillar was used to kill.
Well, first of all, the pillar itself is not enough. But when combined with a specific item, there's a way it could be possible.
A specific item?
Of course, the ultimate weapon.
Ultimate weapon?
Isn't that the thing you get when you clear the final dead room?
So, Nagito knows what the ultimate weapon is?
Of course I know, but I'm pretty sure everyone else has seen it, you know?
We've seen it?
That's right. You've seen it clearly. Because I, the one who has claimed dominion over evil, am the ultimate weapon.
Oh, fuck off.
I am he who cuts the insolent catalyst which flows out from the chaos with the sword of victory. It's only fitting that I deserve to be called the ultimate weapon.
No, you are far greater than the ultimate weapon, since you wield your 4 dark devas of destruction.
Oh my god, she's agreeing with him.
I see.
I don't know why, but I'm not liking this.
Yeah, why are those two so
Cut
friendly
the
now?
bullshit and say it clearly. What is the ultimate weapon?
In order to clarify that, we first need to solve the secret of the funhouse.
Oh yeah, Meekins is a first aid cross. That's good.
Huh? The secret of the funhouse?
You still don't realize it? Jeez, get it together. You're supposed to be the symbols of hope, aren't you? Ah, I forgot. Except for Hajime, of course.
Except for Hajime?
If we make it out of this, I'll explain it to you guys.
Anyway, we must first clarify the secret of the funhouse, right? Then I think it must have something to do with the structure of the funhouse.
Okay.
Strawberry House leads to Strawberry Tower, and Grape House leads to Grape Tower.
Grape Tower. I love the name.
But
Grape
in
Tower.
actuality, they are both the same building, and both houses are linked to the central tower.
Only they're not.
It is undeniable that such a sweet building structure is
Sweet!
the secret of the funhouse.
Man, not only does that make perfect sense, but Miss Sonia's beautiful voice is just so soothing.
Faux show! I shall leave this matter to your discretion.
Faux show? What? Two houses are connected to the tower in the middle. I thought that at first too, but I ended up finding proof that completely contradicts that. Oh, fuck. This one's gonna take me so long to get through because I'm gonna keep fucking up, I can tell.
In truth,
Strange feeling in tower? Regardless of whether you enter the tower from Grape Hall or Strawberry Hall, the placement of Nekomaru's body, the tipped over pillar, the ore stains, and even the disassembled parts Kazuichi arranged look exactly the same. It's probably gonna be that then.
are actually the exact same place.
So that's the secret of the funhouse.
Is that really it?
It's weird to say they're both the same place. I mean, the walls are different colors. And the designs on the floor are also different.
We've already settled this problem. Give it 10 years before you argue with Miss Sonia.
In truth, Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower are actually the exact same place.
No, wrong button. Yeah, there you go. Fuck.
No, that's wrong.
Trying to desperately shoot it and firing off all over the place, everywhere.
Both of those towers, are they really the same place?
What? Why are you asking that now? Do you harbor a grudge because my kingdom destroyed your homeland?
What?
Hajime, I won't tolerate any sort of rebellion.
What is happening? What?
Doesn't it seem strange? When we went to Grape Tower from Grape Hall, Nekomaru's body was in front of the door to Strawberry Hall.
That was an easy one, that was, luckily.
But when we went to Strawberry Tower from Strawberry Hall, his body was in front of the door to Grape Hall.
It's probably some kind of trick, like the floor rotating 180 degrees or something. If it is, then see? That means it could have passed as the exact same place, right?
If so, then what? Do you seriously think such a simple answer is the correct answer?
Does that mean he's wrong?
Oops, I guess I've said too much.
If the floor didn't rotate, then that means we need to think about the structure of the building again.
Bow down.
Oh, God. She's throwing her royal weight around. Time
Then
for another
how about
sword
this?
match.
Somebody moved Nekomaru's body.
What?
While we were moving from Grape Tower to Strawberry Tower,
Where did you even get that from, lady?
but we should have all been together during that time. Even if they tried to move the body inside the tower.
Then Monokuma did it. While we were moving, Monokuma quickly moved things around.
What?
But Nekomaru's body wasn't the only thing moved. Are you saying the broken pillar was moved too?
If it is too heavy to carry, let them roll it.
Oh my god, this what is
Just like
this?
if there's no bread, let them eat cake.
Let the teeth fall out. Battle showdown. Wire on the floor to prevent new looking hammer, chain, pillar fragments, broken doorknob.
There are many different ways. The body and the pillar could have been moved. The pillar could have been rolled. And Nekomaru could have been moved piece by piece. I decree it was Monokuma's doing.
Moving the body and the pillar in such a short time. That might be hard even for Monokuma, don't you think?
It seems you have forgotten. Monokuma is surprisingly strong, wielding the power of the futuristic Robo-Bear. The pillar, the body, everything at the crime scene could have moved it all, easy as pie.
Oh, fuck that one up.
It seems you have forgotten. Monokuma is surprisingly strong, wielding the power of the future with the pillar, the body, everything at the crime scene. He could have moved it all, easy as pie.
Shit.
It seems you have forgotten. Monokuma is surprisingly strong, wielding the power of the futuristic Robo-Bear. The pillar, the body, everything at the crime scene.
Oil on the floor. Cut him up. Yo. Oh, can that be out?
Body and pillar
I think she wants
is
to go out.
possible. But it would have been impossible to move the oil on the floor. The position of Nekomaru's body and the pillar changed. The oil surrounding his body moved too. Physically moving all of the oil like that is simply not possible, no matter how you look at it.
That's me cutting up words, Liz.
Then it's impossible to think it was moved.
I am terribly sorry. I cannot believe I got so fired up.
No, my camera's in front of the
A fired-up
slice,
Miss Sonia
the
is
slices,
awesome to watch.
the slices thing. It's
So what
it's
really
a.
happened?
It doesn't really
Does
matter to
that
see
mean
it.
the
It's
two
alright.
towers aren't the same building?
We can't be certain of that either. Not when the experiment involving the handbook I left on the tower floor was a complete success.
Yeah, the E-handbook was still there. That's why we thought the two towers were the same building.
If they're not the same building or two different buildings, then what are they?
I'm honestly not 100% sure.
No idea, huh?
We should tell them the secret of the funhouse. But we don't have enough clues to solve that mystery. Oh, don't make me spell a word. Then the only thing we can do is rely on the one person who has those clues.
Hey, Nagito. I thought it would come to this. I knew my turn was coming up. Fine. I'll tell you guys a big hint that can help you solve the secret of the funhouse.
Give us the answer, not a friggin' hint.
But then it wouldn't mean anything. I need you guys to do this class trial properly.
I am a bit confused
It's
about how it
also
works.
important for me because it will help me determine something.
Determine? Is he talking about the trader? If so, why did Nagito say that all of a sudden? Did something happen to him?
But how do we know your hint is any good? It's suspicious that you're the only one who knows it.
I have a good reason for that. The reason I'm the only one who knows it is because I was the only one who performed the appropriate action.
To perform the appropriate action in order to learn the secret. Could he be talking about the life... Monokuma Tai Chi, the investigation of Strawberry House, tampering with the crime scene, the life-threatening game!
You're talking about the final deadline, right? You cleared the life-threatening game there and found something, didn't you?
That's right. The hint is what I saw after I
I really want to know like how this works, this tower. It's boggling my mind.
In the depths of the final dead room, there was a hidden room surrounded by concrete. And there, a small conspicuous window waited, all by itself. From that window, I saw some very strange scenery.
Strange scenery?
Instead of explaining it, it might be faster just to show you. At an opportune time, I found a perfect camera in the final dead room.
You took a picture?
Yep.
Nito grinned creepily as he retrieved a small digital camera from his inner pocket.
See? This is it.
As he said that, he showed us a peculiar picture.
Let me explain it to you again. I took this picture on the first floor of Strawberry House, from the secret room within the final dead room. But don't you think it's weird? If the funhouse's structure is what you guys have been thinking, then there's lots of things that don't make sense in this picture,
Yeah,
right?
I think the side would be over there. Lots of things that shouldn't make sense in this picture.
Let's begin. Shall I call it thinking time?
Thinking time. What does make sense in this picture? Well, there's this.
Here!
There should be a rest of the castle should be over there.
If the structure of the funhouse is what we thought it was, Grape House and Strawberry House should link to the tower in the middle. Which
I'm
means
still confused
if
how
you're
it
viewing the tower
works.
from Strawberry House, you should see Grape House behind it. But in this photo, I don't see anything behind the tower. No shadow, no shape, no Grape House at all.
I see. And is that it?
He says a lot of things that don't make sense. Which means there are other contradictions contained in it. Wait, what does make sense in this picture? How about the fact some of these trees are all cut off? That's fucking weird. This? Tower, right? There's only one tower in the picture. That's what we've been thinking all along. It's not natural at all. Oh, shit. The trees?
Here!
The trees are pretty weird.
You said this photo was taken from the hidden room inside the final dead room, right? If that's the case, then that means it should have been taken from the first floor of Strawberry House.
Yeah, it should have been.
Then this is definitely strange. This photo doesn't look like it was taken from the first floor. The angles suggest it was taken from higher up.
That's right. Good call. In summary, this is the truth contained in this photo.
What?
The first floor of Strawberry House is located in a high area, and Grape House is not behind the tower.
It's not? Are you saying that Grape House is merely an illusion spell cast by Monokuma's cursed eye?
No, no one's saying that. You fucking
From this
weirdo.
point on, do your own thinking. Now that you've finally met the same requirements as me. If you guys are truly symbols of hope, you can easily solve a simple mystery like this.
Like
It
that.
might be possible for Hajime to solve it too, even though he's just a normal high school student. Despite the fact that you don't have a real talent, you already know about the other clue.
The other clue? Is he talking about that one time? I don't know what you're talking about. Don't make me spell anything, please. Why are you here? Oh, the hatch. Because I showed up. You showed up? How did you even come here? Maybe I Teleported. So I think the towers are on top of each other then, or something?
Floor of Grape House, right? I'm asking you just to be safe.
So Strawberry Tower
Where do you
is
think I came from?
above Grape Tower.
The top floor, right?
Such sharp eyes. So you realized it already?
Top floor. So the third floor?
But the Monokuma Archive should be the only room on the third
Wait.
floor of Grape House.
No, hang on. They're like next. They're all.
What does it mean?
The reason the gear appeared from the third floor. Using the photo he took, might be able to find the answer if I just think about it. Oh no. Oh, logic dive. Fuck, I thought I was gonna have to spell something then. Oh shit. It's panicking then. Almost forgot what jump was then. Oh. Ah! Do Strawberry House and Grape House both exist? Yes. I don't know. Yeah, I'll take chips. Yes, they exist. I'm not like I'm really not seeing the thing here. I'm not gonna lie. Shit. It's like I'm kind of like hoping the game just takes me to the answer here. Are Strawberry House and Grape House the same building or two different buildings? Right, they're the same building. Yes. Yes. Why did Monokuma make such a weird fucking building? Did he plan for them to kill them in this really confusing way? Was that like... It's like, I hope when they kill them this way specifically so that everyone gets really confused. Ah! I'm going too fast. This is quite hard. This is hard. Oh. Okay, I'm... Alright, okay. Okay, I'm... Alright, okay. Oh, fucking Jesus. I can't press Y that fast. Oh, there we go. How are Strawberry House and Grape House positioned with each other? They are... Vertically, okay. It's like... Wait a minute. Vertically. They're like,
It's all coming together. Got it. I know the secret of the funhouse.
Then let me
It
hear
was pretty good, just like
What kind
that.
of answer will you give?
That wasn't as good as it, but I know some people prefer it to that. That to it, sorry.
In the picture Nagito took from Strawberry House, I didn't see Grape House at all. So where did Grape House go? There is only one possibility. It was in a position where it couldn't be seen from Strawberry House.
They're just like, let's make a really confusing house and hope somebody murders someone in a really confusing way. If they don't,
Which means
we've
Strawberry
wasted a
House
lot of
and
time
Grape
building
House
this
are in the
really
same
confusing building.
but on different floors.
Same building, different floors?
Then the two houses aren't two different 3-story buildings. They're actually one 6-story building?
If you think about it like that, based on Nagito's picture, the It's clear where Strawberry House is located.
Where Strawberry House is located? The floors below Grape House. Wait, no, what?
Crap!
Oh no, wait, that doesn't make any sense. In my head, I got the two confused then, of course, because he came down from Strawberry House. Has to be above. That was stupid. That was really stupid of me then. I was like, oh wait, no, he came into Grape. He came from Strawberry to Grape. For a minute, I thought he went from Grape to Strawberry. That was stupid. He's like, you did it all, and you still got it wrong. Are you an idiot, Nagito? Oh, me.
Altogether, this means the first floor of Strawberry House is also the 4th floor above Grape House.
Oh, snap. I never expected that the two houses were connected vertically.
But what about the shape of the building? The two houses were completely different shapes.
Strawberry House is 4-sided, and Grape House is 6-sided, right?
It never occurred to us that they were the same building because it was structured with two different shapes. A quadrilateral and a hexagon, overlaid atop each other to misdirect how we would perceive them. And it worked, didn't it?
Look at that. Look at that shit. That's some 3D shit.
The tower. We fully believe the two houses were two separate, distinct buildings.
In order to conceal the unique design of the funhouse, Monokuma put us to sleep so we couldn't look at the outside of the building when he brought us to it.
It's like, I made all this and then one of you just fucking stabbed the other one straight off the top. Why did I do all this?
Don't you think a building full of so many surprises totally deserves to be called
He's like, he was really, they were like, Michael was really hoping they weren't gonna just stab each other real fast or punch everyone out in the hallway for food.
Exist on different floors in the same building.
It's like the fucking Joker from Batman. He's got to planned it all out piece by piece.
Then what about the towers? Are they arranged vertically just like the houses?
We haven't even begun to get to who it could be yet.
Inside the same building.
This is all about the shape of the tower.
Just like Strawberry House was on top of Grape House. Strawberry Tower was also on top of Grape Tower.
However, if they're different floors within the same building, why was Nekomaru's body in both places?
Aw, your precious hammies don't know? But it's so simple. Alrighty then. I'll be the one who solves this mystery in a flash. Please watch me, Miss Sonia.
Miss Sonia.
Oh, I see. Do whatever you like.
I'll definitely make her watch me. I'm gonna stand out till she notices me.
He wants to notice me senpai moment.
Ricky Ticky Tabby,
Bitch! Thank you for 15 months in a row, Max Power! Max Power! The powerest of maxes. Get a little love for Max Power! Dump-a-dom! Here's the name you like to touch, but you mustn't touch. I think I do that song every single time. His name sounds good in your ear, but when you hear it, you mustn't fear.
One of the bodies in one of the towers was actually a dummy.
No.
You mean a fake body?
Nekomaru died with a mechanical body. It should be possible to construct a dummy from spare parts.
You're magnificent, Gundam!
Oh my god, she is really loving
Gundam. You totally stole my spotlight.
She's really loving Gundam
Which one was
now.
the fake body?
Shut up. Just pick one of them.
Oh, he's crying. Oh, he's crying. Call him, he's call him, he's crying. Dummy, if Nekomaru's body existed, does that mean the killer prepared it in advance? But is something like that even possible?
I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash.
Hurry up, dumbass!
One of the bodies in one of the towers was actually a dummy!
No.
You mean a fake body?
Nekomaru died with a mechanical body. It should be possible to construct a dummy from spare parts.
You're magnificent, Gundam!
No fair! You totally stole my spotlight!
So which one was the fake body?
Shut up! Just pick one of them!
He's crying. Yeah, does that mean the cover in advance? Is that impossible?
I'm gonna solve this mystery!
Okay. No, it can't be. We can use that again to prove him wrong.
One of the bodies in one of the towers was actually a dummy!
Yeah, it can't be because
No,
all the
that's
other
wrong.
shit there as well. The blood, no, it just can't be. That can't be right.
Nekomaru's body wasn't a dummy. That can be proven by Kazuichi's account.
Me?
Remember?
Oh, and
When we
also
moved
this.
from Great Tower to Strawberry Tower. We thought the body had moved. And that's when you said,
Not just that, the parts I carefully arranged and I disassembled the body all moved too.
right up until that moment, you were disassembling Nekomaru's body. At
That's
Great
not
Tower.
the reason I did that, but I'm glad that that's the reason.
The killer couldn't have known how you'd take apart his body, so they couldn't have built a dummy.
Unless Kazuichi was the one who built the dummy, then it would be a different story.
Oh!
Miss Sonia, that's a pretty harsh joke.
Oh my god.
You are joking, right?
It's alright. Kazuichi is not the killer. If he was, he wouldn't have fixed the elevator or the button in Strawberry Hall. It'd be much more convenient for the killer if it stayed broken. I see. That is disappointing.
I'm even more disappointed.
However, even if Nekomaru's body wasn't a dummy, it's meaningless if we don't have the important answer.
The reason Nekomaru's body was in both towers, even though it was supposed to be on different floors.
Maybe it was simply moved?
The body moved to a different floor?
No, the
You
floor
can't think
moved.
of a device like that? A device that moves things to different floors in the same building?
A device like that? A device that transports things to different floors in the same building. I feel like I've seen that before. Here we go. It's time for spelling time. All right. I think they probably want me to spell like elevator, lift, one of those. E-L-A-V. Oh, fucking hell, I don't remember how you spell elevator. It's been a fucking ages since I wrote that down. How many words? How many fucking letters are in it? Yeah, okay, I think that's right. 1, 2, 6, 7, 8. Okay, yeah, I guess that one. Give me an E. Jesus Christ, it took forever. Oh, I did need the other E. Shit. There we go.
I got it!
Elevator. Woo! Stairs. Stairs.
You
The answer is
must be
stairs.
talking about an elevator.
What? Are you saying
Escalator.
Nickel Mara's
It's an
body
escalator.
transported using an elevator?
Where the hell is this elevator anyway?
They used the escalator, of
Tower
course.
itself. The inside of the tower is one big elevator. Which means the tower was designed so that the whole room goes up and down like an elevator. So whether you enter from Strawberry Hall or Grape Hall,
I
It
think
all
not
leads to
only
the
does it
same room,
go up, I
right?
think it goes up and rotates.
So that's why we could only enter it from one side or the other.
Now that you mention it, sometimes when I pressed the door button, it took a while for it to open.
Step
I
ladder.
see. We were basically waiting for the room to arrive, just like an elevator.
Please hold on. If the inside of the whole tower ascends and descends like an elevator, then why is there a picture of a strawberry on the far back door when you enter from Grape Tower? And a picture of a grape on the far back door.
It must rotate, right?
If the room just moves up and down like an elevator, there's no reason for the doors to change.
Plus, after the incident,
No, it
the
can't
far
rotate,
back
'cause otherwise
in
the door
Grape
wouldn't
Tower
open.
had chains wrapped around it, right?
Fuck, actually, I'm not sure. I don't know.
But when we entered Strawberry Tower, those chains were gone.
No, I don't know. It doesn't rotate. I don't know.
Not just that.
It wouldn't make
but
any sense if it
remember
rotated.
correctly, even the doorknob was broken off.
Why are there doorknobs on there as well?
There are too many strange things. Was that tower really an elevator?
When you see people and things, make sure you focus on the good parts instead of the bad.
What did you say?
So, let's put aside what's changed and focus our attention on what hasn't.
Why do we have to do that?
It's fine. Come on. What does everything that hasn't changed have in common?
The things that didn't change when we moved between the towers. That includes the body, the pillar, and the oil. We've been talking about this stuff for a while now. There shouldn't be anything strange about them, not even the fact that they all moved with the elevator. One thing that all have in common. They were all huge, they were all heavy, they were all Nicomares, but they were all on the floor. They were all heavy.
I see!
They were all on the floor.
Is it safe to say that all the items on the floor didn't change? And
Why did the picture on the far back door
Just
change?
fucking say it,
If you
Jackie.
can figure
Why
that
am?
out, you'll have
Why
me-
is it gotta be me that works it all out? Why, if they're trying to live, why are they so intent on making sure that it's specifically my dude that has to get it? Like, and you have to say it, because if you don't, we'll all die. I can't say it because if I say it, we die anyway for some reason.
The reason is because that elevator has something unique about it.
They don't really want to live. They just want to fuck with our dude. There's no ceiling. Only the floor moves. It's an enormous circle. Only the floor moves? What?
I see! So that's it. The elevator was designed
Right, so the
only
door there is
floor
just like a fake door. Whatever.
Only the floor moved?
Okay.
Which means the whole room wasn't an elevator, only the floor was. That's why we saw different doors in each tower. Which means on the first floor of Grape Tower, the door on the far back
Like,
wall
you know,
had
like a normal
strawberries on
elevator. The floor moves.
And on the fourth
like a
floor,
regular elevator
the
does.
door on the far back wall had a great design.
Then, where do the different floors lead?
I want to say they lead outside, but they're probably just for show.
They were real
For
fake
show. Why was
doors.
something like that necessary? So we'd falsely believe that the doors
Oh,
were
I see what you mean.
connected to
Normally
where
they'd
their
move the
picture
entire box,
signified.
wouldn't they? Yeah, I see what you mean. Okay. Yeah. In my head, I was thinking like, yeah, elevators go, they move, and like that was why I was like, why are they getting so surprised? But like, yeah, I see what you mean. The whole box moves and the door with it, but yeah, okay.
It was actually very effective. Because of that, we totally misunderstood the building's structure.
Real fake door. Won't open. Won't open. This one open. This one open. None of them open.
Designed this building had a
You sick of
totally
having doors that
twisted
lead to places in
personality.
your house?
Did you hear that, mon ami?
Don't blame this on me. Take responsibility for yourself.
Then I'll take responsibility and gently caress you.
Caress you.
Like, there's no way that's gonna happen. Stop with the tasteless jokes.
By the way,
What the
what does
fuck
the
was
chain on
that?
the far back door in Grape Tower mean?
It was a
It was-
misdirection.
Probably wrapped there by the killer to keep us as far from Strawberry Tower as possible.
Why?
Because of that chain. You guys thought you couldn't enter there, right?
So they probably use these parts to repair that button, but seriously, hold on. Even if you do repair the button, what's going to happen to the chain on the other side of the door? Chain? Door that leads to the strawberry hole is a chain wrapped around the doorknob. Even if you fix the button on the strawberry hole side, the door won't open as long as that chain is there. You don't need to worry about that at all. Huh? Okay.
The killer destroyed the Strawberry Hall button, so we'd stay away from Strawberry Tower. Everything was done to tamper with the evidence, so we wouldn't find out about the secret of the funhouse. The appearance of a body in the tower would contradict what we thought we knew about the building. In that situation, if we'd gone to Strawberry Tower, we'd have seen that contradiction firsthand. And using that as a clue, we might have discovered the truth. The truth that the two houses and the two towers are actually one complete vertical building.
And we are still yet to even touch on who murdered him.
The killer wanted to keep us from learning that.
At all.
That's why
At
they made us
all.
stay
We're even
away
close
from
to that
Strawberry
right now.
Tower.
We're still talking about the fucking tower. This is the mystery of the tower
They
right
destroyed
now.
the button and wrapped a chain around the door just for that?
Would it really have inconvenienced the killer if we learned the true structure of the building?
It would have been a major inconvenience.
Oh my lord.
After all, this funhouse is strongly connected to the ultimate weapon that killed Nekomaru.
Hold on. You're progressing much too quickly. There's still a contradiction concerning the building structure.
What a pain. It's fine already.
Oh, just leave the
Then
building.
Please proceed.
Oh,
You
so
said
it,
earlier that Strawberry House and Grape House are connected vertically, right?
Right.
If so, how does the contact elevator supposedly transport us from one house to the other? If that elevator moves vertically, then when your back is facing the elevator, both towers should be on the same side. But does this reflect reality? Inside Grape House, Grape Hall is on your right when your back is to the elevator. And inside Strawberry House, Strawberry Hall is on your left when your back is to the elevator. Which means the houses are on exact opposite sides of the tower. Answer me, fiend! What does this mean?
What does it
What does
mean?
this mean?
What is happening? What does this mean? If the two towers are connected vertically, the position of the towers should be the same in both houses. In fact, when my back was facing the elevator in Grape House, the tower was on my right. When my back was facing the elevator in this house, that was on the left. How can I break through this contradiction? Well, we know that the turning thing. Blue cloth.
The two houses are connected vertically.
Cloth.
The elevator should move.
Vertically, not horizontally.
However, at both houses, if the contact elevator is behind you, the towers are in opposite directions.
Which means your reasoning...
It's clearly contradictory.
Why are they I don't understand why they're
This
working.
iron curtain of teamwork.
What is going on? Why are they teaming up? Gundam and Sonya have matching arguments. It sounds like it makes sense, but is that really correct?
If the two houses are connected vertically...
The elevator should move.
That one, that's what I need.
Vertically, not horizontally.
No, that's wrong.
The elevator wasn't just moving vertically. Isn't that right, Kazuichi?
Yeah, somehow Sony has
Come
has
on.
gotten the
You
hots
used
for
the elevator
Gundam.
while you were holding that compass Nagito gave you, right?
Oh, that. Yeah, that's pretty strange.
Do you like this adorable owl I
Start
have?
to finish, somehow the compass needle rotated 180 degrees.
Rotated 180 degrees? Meaning, as the elevator moved between the two houses, it also rotated 180 degrees. It was probably following the building's perimeter as it rotated to the other side. Which means the exit would be on the
What
opposite
kind of a
side once
lift
you
is
arrived at the
this?
other house, right?
What?
And thanks to that, the tower we saw on our right side when we arrived at Grape House appeared on our left side when we were at Strawberry House.
An elevator that rotates while it moves.
Fucking
Is
weird
that
ass
even possible?
elevator is
It's like
this.
something from an amusement park.
Well, a funhouse is an amusement park attraction, you know. And since the building doesn't really need to be
Out goes
structurally practical,
circles
it
around the
makes for some
outside of a
splendid
building.
fun.
What the hell?
That's not splendid at all. You're inhuman.
You say I'm inhuman, but I'm just a bear. So I was never human to begin with. I'm different from these lowly humans.
So we're done with the secret of the funhouse, right? Then let's start talking about the important stuff.
This place.
What's the ultimate
place
weapon
is
that
so-
killed Nekomaru? And how'd they combine it
This
with the
building
pillar?
is so needlessly confusing.
Huh?
It's so silly.
You still don't know what the ultimate weapon is yet? It's what I found at the Octagon, you know.
What is the Octagon? I haven't heard about that yet.
Oh my... I can't believe I have to explain that now. As long as you know what an Octagon means, you can solve this simple mystery easily.
Oh God. 8.
I see!
I was like, uh-oh. Octopus. 8 legs.
An
Octagon.
octagon is a shape with 8 sides, right?
I didn't expect you to know that.
Fucking.
For a...
Oh, my maths flashed in front of my head. And I was like, oh, wait a minute. Octopuses.
I guess I should continue listening. Where is the place befitting of the name Octagon?
Otacon. What am I doing? Where's the octagon? The first for that. So 8-sided. I don't know, like here?
Here!
Somewhere there.
You're talking about the secret room surrounded by concrete in the depths of the final dead room.
Why is that place the octagon?
You know how the 4-sided strawberry house is on top of the 6-sided grape house? If you cut a 4-sided shape out of a 6-sided one, you get 8 edges. It becomes an 8-sided shape.
That's basically the gist of it. The true identity of the octagon is that secret room in the depths of the final.
That one's known for infamous for being a real speed bump.
In
Oh,
actuality,
really?
that place
I won't lie. I
contained
do just kind of like.
various
I think it was there. It's just.
Then the
meh.
ultimate weapon was there too?
I was luck. I'm
That's
glad.
a
I'm glad I got
little
past the big old speed bump.
I learned the true identity
I've got other
of
speed
the
bumps
ultimate
though.
weapon at the
Watch the
octagon.
news as a speed bump. The buttons as a speed bump. I got constant speed bumps everywhere.
The true identity of the ultimate weapon is the funhouse. Which means the killer used the building structure as their weapon and killed Nekomaru. Like me, the killer probably realized the secret of the funhouse from the scenery. And then thought of a way to kill making use of the building structure.
The funhouse itself is the weapon, so they killed you.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Building structure?
This one's just a bit stupid.
why the killer
Like
tried to keep us from
needlessly
learning the mystery of the
overcomplicated.
building. But more importantly,
Oh
ever
no!
seen the
Don't spin
building
upside down.
itself as a weapon? Such a spectacular crime. It truly deserves to be called the ultimate weapon.
The funhouse is the true identity of the ultimate weapon. What does this mean? How did the killer use that to murder Nekomaru? And who is the killer who did that? Fuck, I've got no idea. Class trial mid break. I feel like the murders are getting too complicated in this now.
Hiya!
Like, I like them in the first one. They just get a bit too fucking weird now. This one is... I barely understand what they've said in this one so far. I'm finding it really hard to follow. It was Leon. It was Leon! I want to go back to the classic ones where Leon's name is written on the wall. I can already tell. I won't be pleased by this.
Let me say it right away. I'm already used to insults and slander. There's no way I'll get hurt by a mere word. Mon ami is a serious stoofedly. That's much more straightforward than I expected. Stoofedly, huh? That's not it. That's not it at all. Stupid, fat, and ugly. The perfect jet stream attack incorporating all 3 of these would be... Ta-da! Stoofedly. Huh? There's a fat hidden in there?
Okay, everyone,
Okay.
all together now. Mon ami is a serious stoofatly.
Stoofatly. God damn. What a stoofatly.
Hello.
Give me like a second. Guys, let's just stretch my legs for a second. Yeah, I'll come grab them now. I'm gonna go grab these chips that have been done, and then we'll carry on. I gotta think about what the fuck just happened.